Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another GT Sport drift setup video. Now today is all about update 1.34. Now I thought it was actually getting released today, but I've missed it. It actually came out yesterday, so I'm a little bit behind with these. But the first car I wanted to take a look at was the MX-5 or the Eunos Roadster, depending on where you come from in the world. It does seem to have different names. Now I would just like to say a very quick apology if my voice sounds a little bit strange. I've just got out of the dentist and I can't feel half my face, so I'm struggling through this a little bit, but like I say, I need to catch up with these videos from the new update. Now I guess we all knew what to expect from this MX-5. Obviously it's very underpowered, and it definitely feels that way when you're trying to drift it. It is very nimble though, and it works quite well as a drift car, albeit some of the bigger corners are a little bit of a struggle just down to that power. That being said though, it is a car that I'm a massive fan of. I love the styling of the Mark 1. Certainly in real life I would really like to actually buy one of these at some point and just work on it in the garage. So I was keen to tackle this one first, although I will be moving on to the Supra pretty swiftly and trying to get that video out as soon as I possibly can. Like I always say, the settings that I've come up with today are just a base platform for you guys to work with. Everyone has their own styles, and you know, there's different things that you might want to adjust to make it work for you. But this is what I'm currently using. In the limited time I've been playing with it, it seems to be working really well. We'll go straight over to the build now and I'll explain it all a little bit further. So with this MX-5, like I said before, its biggest limiting factor is its power. So you want to take that all the way up there to level 3 and take it as high as you can to 192%, which will give you 226 brake horsepower. Weight reduction wise, there's only a reason to go to level 2 because you can't actually take it any further down than that. You can only add weight to it. So take that to level 2, drop it all the way down again, 91% there, which is going to give you 855 kilograms. Traction control is set to 0. I've got comfort hards both front and rear. Brake balance remains the same at 0 as well. Ride height I've just taken all the way down to 105 both front and rear. The natural frequency I've actually raised considerably there to 1.6 both front and rear. The reason for that is the car is very soft in its natural form, and you will struggle a little bit, so you might even want to take it firmer than that. But like I say, this is what's working for me at the moment. Anti-roll bars have stayed the same at 7 and 4. I've got the compression has been raised on the front and the back to 63, and the rebound is 93 both front and rear. Camber angle on the front is set to 2.5 and on the back is set to 1. Toe angle on the front is out 0.2 and in 0.1. You may want to adjust this a little bit as well. You might find it a little bit easier if you toe it out slightly more, just to catch you know, coming out onto the straights after the corners. But just see how you go with it. Again, that seems to be working quite well. With a differential here, the torque is set to 33, sensitivity is 50, and the braking sensitivity there is 20. And with the transmission, again, this is something that I find it easier to adjust for each track individually, but this is kind of an average, and when I was recording this video I use this for every single track. But again, if you're going for some of the longer corners, you may want to raise this, but I found a general rule of thumb, just go with 137 as the max speed, leave everything else, and it seems to work quite well like it is. I hope you enjoy the build and are just enjoying the new cars in general that we had in the update. Like I said earlier, I will be doing drift setups for as many of the cars as I possibly can over the next few days. If this is the first time you've come past the channel, make sure you subscribe. I've got content like this coming out all the time. I've had such a great amount of support from all of you guys so far, and watching the channel grow is just fantastic. Also, give the video a like. It really helps these videos grow when you do that, and I'll see you all on the next one.
This is a Chuki production.